أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So we are learning the properties of ism, and we know there are four properties, and they are status, gender, number, and type. We have finished all of them. We did the last type, last property, the fourth property, type, during the last class, last weekend. Today, what we are going to do, we are going to revise all of these four properties, all four, inshallah. So the first property was status. The first property was status. What does status mean? There's three types of status: Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. So for a singular word, we go with the ending haraka. And for plurals, plurals and duals, we go with ending sound. So for singular, if the ending haraka is dhamma, one dhamma or two dhamma, then it's rafa. If it is one fatha or two fatha, then it is nasab. If it is one jar or two jar, so you mean two kasra or one kasra, then it is jar. In case of dual, the ending sound has to be ani to be rafa. If it is aini, it could be either nasab or jar. Ani, aini, aini. For masculine sound plural, I'm using the word sound plural, the term use sound plural because in Yao you know that plurals are of two types, sound plural and broken plural. So if it is a sound plural, the una sound will mean rafa. If it is ending sound is ina, it could be nasab or jar. And for feminine sound plural, if it is atun, the ending sound, then it's rafa. If it is atin, like muslimatin, then it is nasab or jar. And in case of broken plurals, what we do, we just treat them as if they were singular for determining their status. So for broken plurals, single dhamma or double dhamma is rafa, ending haraka. Single fatha or double fatha means nasab, and single kasra or double kasra means jar. So the criteria or the determining factor is the same as for singular, broken plural and singular. But for both of them, we can tell the status the same way. So this is basically the revision of status. Very simple. Remember, these rules, to some words, these rules do not apply. Generally, this rule will apply to majority of the words, but there are a few words where these rules don't apply. One of them is pronouns. Any pronouns, attached or detached, these rules do not apply to them. We will learn them separately. Okay? So be mindful of the fact that majority of the words, for telling status, use these rules. But for some words, these rules will not apply on them. And we will learn separately how to tell the status of those words, inshallah. So this was all about the status, the first property of ism. As I said before, there is a different set of rules for telling the status of a pronoun that we will learn later, inshallah. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. Okay.
Yes, we are.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Let's keep going. So status is simple. Rafa, nasab, and jar. There are three types of status. So, what is gender? We learned about gender. There are two types of gender, masculine or feminine. And then we said the default gender is masculine. So, if you see an ism, you have to look for reasons to call it feminine. And if you don't see a reason to call it feminine, then it is masculine. Simple as that. So, what are the reasons to call an ism feminine? The first reason is real feminine. Like there are words which are feminine because of biological reasons, like mother, like sister, daughter, and words like that. All right. The second reason, which is a non-real feminine reason, ta marbuta at the end. Like as-sa'atu, the hour, maghfiratun means forgiveness, rahmatun means mercy, ibadatun means worship. So they all have ta marbuta, the round ta at the end. If you see a round ta, then that means it is a feminine. But there are some exceptions, like usamatu, ubaidatu, khalifatun. These words are masculine even though they have a ta marbuta at the end. But majority of the words with a ta marbuta at the end, they will be feminine. Names of places are all feminine. Body parts in pairs, they are all feminine, like hand, eyes, ear, because they are in pair. So they are feminine. And there are some words we have to memorize, like harbun, samaun, dalvun, shamsun, nafsun. These words are feminine because Arabs treat them feminine. So they are feminine because of linguistic reasons. There is no rule or anything that we could apply to them to identify if they are masculine or feminine. They're just feminine because Arabs treat them as feminine. Then three-letter words, and then the fourth letter will be a letter which will look like ya, like this: Kubra, Uzma, Sughra, Bushra. So majority of the time they will be feminine, except in very minor cases when like words like Isa, Musa, Yahya, they sound very similar, they look very similar, but they are not feminine. They are masculine. There are some exceptions. And the last thing, broken plurals. Because now we know what a broken plural is. So we can say the broken plurals are treated as feminine as well. So they will treat the Arabs just use them in their sentences as if they were feminine, generally. Not all the time, generally. All right. So how many reasons we got? Real feminine, one reason, and then Tamrubuta, two names of places, three body pairs parts in pair, four linguistic reason, five broken plurals, six, and words ending with the three-letter words ending with the alif maksura at the end. So seven reasons. One, two, three, four, five, six, and seven. Seven reasons to call a word feminine. If you don't see any of these reasons, then that word is masculine. Simple as that. So we are done with gender. What was adad? I mean number. With respect to number, three categories only. It could be a singular. When you see an ism, it is with respect to number, it will be either singular, or it will be dual, or it will be plural. And when it is plural, there could be two categories. One is the broken plural, and the other is the sound plural. Right? So in the Muslim chart, the plural included in the Muslim chart, they are sound plurals. So you see, I have the masculine Muslim chart and the feminine Muslim chart side by side, and the plural in both of them, they are sound plural. How do you know? If the ending sound is una, ina, if it is a plural and the ending sound is una, ina, or atun or atin, then you say it is a sound plural. But there are other plurals. There are a lot of other plurals who do not have this ending sound. Hmm? Those plurals are called broken plurals. Those plurals are called broken plurals. Simple as that. So with respect to number, we have three categories. Singular is singular. Dual end with ani, aini, and like muslimani, muslimaini, and plurals ending with una, ina, atun, atin, they are called sound plurals, and any other plural is called broken plural. And the broken plurals are generally treated as singular and feminine. They are plural. They are not singular, but they are treated as generally treated as singular and feminine in the Arabic language. The way they will make a sentence, if there is a broken plural in it, or they will use a broken plural in a sentence, they will use other words in that sentence which will mean that the plural they are using is a singular and feminine word. I hope this was clear. So they remember this because this is important. Broken plural will treated as singular and feminine. Okay, last type. I'm going quickly because we have done this before. All right. Last type, property of ism is type. Fourth property. Simple, very simple. Common noun or proper noun. So the fourth property, you have to tell either if it is a common noun or a proper noun. So there is a similarity with gender in this property with respect to how we describe it. Like the default type of an ism is common noun. To call it a proper noun, it has to have a reason. So what you do when you see a noun or see an ism, and you want to know if it is common noun or proper noun, you look for reasons to call it proper noun. And if you don't see a reason to call it proper noun, you call it common noun. All right. So we will go over the reasons to call an ism proper. So proper names, names of people, names of places, they are all proper noun. Words or isms actually starting with al, like al qalamu, the pen, al ayatu, the signs, al muslimu, the Muslim. So that makes it proper noun. Like the word the in English, when you attach that to some word, then that word becomes proper noun. Same thing here. Al is the same thing as the in English. So al kalamu, al ayatu, al muslimu, because of al, additional al. This is not part of the word. This is an additional al added to kalamu, right? So that is why it is a proper noun. All pronouns, attached, detached, all included. They're all proper nouns, always proper nouns. Okay? Asma'ul ishara, we know what they are. Haza, hazihi, haulai. Zalika, tilka, ulaika. Haza, hazihi, haulai are for pointing to something close. Zalika, tilka, ulaika, they are for pointing to something far. But all of them, they are proper nouns, wherever they are used in Quran. And then there are conjunctive nouns, or you can say asma'un mawsulatun, like allazi, allazina, allati, allati, or allai. I had sent you a table to memorize these words and their meanings. All right. So these are the five that we went over and we said memorize them. Then there were two more where we did not spend much time. Inshallah, as we move forward, make progress in this course, you will learn about the other two as well. So there are a total of 7 reasons for an ism to be proper. So if you don't see any of these 7 reasons in an ism, then you will say it is a common noun. That is a common noun. All right? 7 reasons. Like for calling something feminine, there were 7 reasons there as well. Now for calling some ism proper, 7 reasons again. So memorize them and use them if you want to know if an ism is common noun or a proper noun. Okay. So now is the time to practice. Then now we have to tell all the 4 properties of an ism. And now I'm going to get help from the participants. So what we need to do, we need to tell the status. If it is Rafa Nasab or Jar, we need to tell the gender. It is feminine or masculine. We need to tell the number. Is it singular, dual, or plural? And we need to tell the type. Is it common noun or a proper noun? Okay, Saad, okay, first word, Ar-Rahmanu.
Assalamu alaikum.
What is the status? Wa alaikum salam.
Ar-Rahmanu is Rafa because it ends right at Dhamma.
Because of the Dhamma, it is
Rafa.
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 Okay. Next.
I don't see any reason for it to be feminine, so it's masculine. It's singular, and because of the L, it's proper noun.
It is a proper noun because there is an al with it. Thank you. Good job. Thank you, Saad Iqbal. Okay, the next word is Jahannam. Jahannama. Jahannama. Anybody who wants to tell me all the four properties? Umar, Suhail, Sayyid.
Okay. So first of all, Jahannama is nasab status. I see no reason to call it feminine, so it's masculine. And
Did you
it
see did you
is
see what is there?
Jahannama feminine.
Why? Why it is feminine? Do you see the list of words here which are feminine because of linguistic reasons? I just have it on the left hand side.
Oh
Harb,
yeah,
Jamaun,
Jahannamu.
Dalwun,
Yeah.
Shamsun. Did you see the Jahannam in there?
Yeah, Jahannamu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Linguistic.
So Jahannam is
Feminine.
feminine because of linguistic
Linguistic reasons.
reasons.
Okay.
All right. Is it singular, dual, or plural?
It is singular.
Singular. Is it a proper noun or a common noun?
It is common.
You don't see any reason to call it proper, eh?
Mm, Jahannama.
Could this be the name of a place, the proper name of a
Yeah,
place?
it's proper. Sorry, it's different place. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's a proper name of a place. So that is why it is proper noun. Okay, brother Sadaf Ahmad. Your word is ashaban. Ashaban means companions. It's a plural of sahibun. So ashabun, companions. So tell me if it is rafa, nasab, or jar.
It is nasab.
Nasab, very good. Is it masculine or feminine?
It is masculine.
Okay, let's talk about this, brother. Is
Yeah.
it singular, dual, or plural?
It is. It
Ashaban means
is
companions,
companions. So it is basically plural.
plural. It is a plural word. Okay, we already know the number. It is plural. What
Correct.
kind of plural it is? Is it sound plural or a broken plural?
Mhm. It is. It is a. It is a sound plural.
Is it ending with una, ina, or atun, or atin?
No, it is. Yeah. So it is broken plural.
It is a broken plural. So we
Yeah.
determine it is a plural
Yeah.
and it is a broken plural.
Correct.
Broken plurals in Arabic language are treated as what? Feminine or masculine?
Broken plurals are treated as a singular masculine,
No, no,
singular
no.
feminine.
Feminine. So what
Yeah.
is the gender of ashaban now? Feminine.
Feminine. Yeah.
Yeah, because it is treated as feminine and it is treated as singular, even
Yeah.
though it is a plural. So why that is why we will call it that its gender is feminine and its number is singular. Are you following me, brother Sadaf?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So how about type? Is it a common noun or a proper noun? Do you
It is
see any
a.
reason to call it proper?
Yeah. It is no. I. I don't see any broken. I need to check if anything applies for the broken one.
So it is common. If you don't see any reason to call
Yeah.
it proper,
Common.
so it
Yeah.
means it is a common noun. All right, good. Good job. Thank you, brother
Sure.
Sadaf.
Thank
Anybody
you.
else who wants to do the next word? Muhsinina. Any volunteers? We have Muhammad Abdullah. Muhsinina. Muhsinina means people who are good to others. Who are good to others. They treat others in a good way, good manner. Those people. That is the meaning of muhsinina. Okay, is it Rafa Nasab or Jar?
It's nasab
That's it.
because it ends with a fatha.
Ina. It is a plural. I said those people who I already told you it's a plural. It means people who are good to others. So it's a plural. For plurals, we do what? We go with ending haraka or ending sound.
Yes.
Ending sound, okay? So muhsinina, ina. Ending sound is ina. Like muslimina, muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina. Muhsinuna, muhsinina, muhsinina. So what is it? Rafa, nasab or jar? What is it, Saad?
Muhsinina ends with ina, so it's either nasab or jar.
Yeah. Okay, good. We go back to Muhammad Abdullah now. So it could be nasab or it could be jar because it is like muslimina, muslimina, muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina, muhsinuna, muhsinina, muhsinina. Nasab or jar. Is it gender? What's the gender? Masculine or feminine?
Masculine,
Masculine. There is no reason to call it feminine. How about number? Is it singular, dual, or plural?
plural,
Plural. Is it a common noun or a proper noun?
common.
There is no reason to call it proper, so it is common. Good job. So it is 54 minutes. So let's go to the breakout room and everybody should get a chance to tell the four properties of an ism. Let's go to the breakout room now.